Hello, hello, hello. What's up, everybody? It is round two, Monday night, and we are talking about the finale at Gen V. And we are on one. And I'll tell you what, not one to Ross. What's happening? What do we feel? How we feel tonight?
Son, look. See, I was telling the boys backstage. Sometimes when I'm around my dad's family, or I'm very excitable when there has been rum involved, and yes, rum has been involved in this evening. Y'all know I was on with Meeks earlier, and Lady B talking about Loki, and now I'm here with the fellas, and I got to catch up on this episode. And again, yeah, not the one asshole get a pass today. No.
Oh, some things going down, some things to talk about. He has arrived. What's happening tonight?
Yo, I just loved how he just turned up. But we'll talk about it.
Oh, the cameo of all cameos. We had to make
Son.
it exciting. He is the head of Vought. He's got to show up. He's got to be about something. Gen V, episode 8. This is the finale. The Guardians of Godolkin. That was the switch. But we open with everybody freaking out, wondering what to do next. And Kate says that they're going to go free the woods. And Sam wants to help her, but Emma tells him not to go. But I don't know. Sam was right. When the authorities find out what happened, they are all going to be in for it. I don't know. What do you do in that situation, fandom? Like you just killed the dean of the entire school. Blood's bleaking out. Like you've kind of come this far. You're screwed. What do you do?
Well, I'm surprised they didn't kill Kate like right and then and there. I'm like, nah, she got to go down.
Right.
You would have been against Kate right then.
Of course.
You're like, I'm not fitting to deal with it. Oh, you on that same train, AK?
Yeah, absolutely. Because we already know Kate is a fucking menace. Okay, Kate is low key being superpowered real world Miss Minutes from the Loki situation out here. Nah, you cannot. We can't allow you to go further, even an inch anymore, ma'am.
I mean, they want to free the woods. That's what Kate wants to do. Free the woods. She's like, this place is bad and evil. They just told you you're the ones being studied. This whole school is a lie. Like,
I agree with you. The whole place is bad, but some of them kids in there, they're bad too. Not by too much fault of their own, but you can't just let them off into society all willy-nilly and stuff. Precautions need to take place here.
oh, what's up, Jay Cruz? Kate didn't have to drag them all into her murder. Hey,
Facts. That's
on your
facts.
side. You guys are all against me. You saw what they were making me do to you. So, hey. And you just heard the woman say that her big plan was to murder all of you. Like, I don't know. I guess that's not what heroes do. It's not about revenge. But Kate was like, if we don't do it now, she's going to get us later. And I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying I understand.
that is a great callback. I will toast you with my rum on that, brother. Great callback.
Jordan tried to step up, but Kate told him real quick, you might be able to stop me, but you really think you can stop him?
You really think you're going to stop Sammy? And kudos to Andre for thinking that. He was like, you know what? We need to stop you, but I don't want that smoke, so we'll just find another way.
Yeah, Jordan is like, yeah. And then Marie looked over real quick and was like, nah, you don't want that.
Straight up pulled the Arya Stark, not today.
No. And she was like, I don't know, she was right. But then it made me think back to how Marie was able to stop him that first night. Like, she blood lassoed him and held him back. So I was like, just how strong is this girl? Like, and then we see what happens later. Like, I mean, they say Marie could be one of the strongest, but I mean, is that physical and ability, AK?
I think it is.
Because
like, if anyone has watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, I think is a perfect example because we have bloodbenders in that story. And bloodbenders essentially, it boils down to liquid. So if you get an extremely high level water bender, they will move into moving any other type of liquid, period. And I feel like that's a really rare gift in this series, and I'm here for it. But damn, is it destructive? Marie does not need to be corrupted. No, she really needs to get Professor X needs to come and get her out of all of these bad elements, please and thank you.
Oh, Jake said, how about taking 5 minutes and having a conversation? Like, can we not just speak about it real quick?
Just a little bit. A little bit. Why do we gotta go from 0 to 10,000 in 2 seconds?
Yes, superhero hormones. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
But over in the Vought hospital, Andre learns that his dad has tears in his brains from using his powers. So, do you think after a while, like everyone's powers will start to take a toll on their bodies like that, or is this just a rare case with the polarities? Because it sounds like Andre kind of could be in for the same problem if he keeps using his powers. What do you think about that, Phantom?
I'm starting to think so.
Mhm.
Because even with Kate, doesn't it seem like something with Kate? But then I was like, maybe that's her with the pills.
At a very accelerated rate. Yeah, I agree with that.
Like the way her blood keeps going, her eyes keep going bloodshot. Like, is she going to end up going blind someday? Or is that going to like, does it take?
Wasn't that because of the pills? Was because of the whole what's her name? Shelly has been
No.
like holding her powers back.
Yeah,
So
that's what the
like,
pills were doing. They were
No.
stunting her power.
that's what I just assumed, that because she just kept using them too much and straining her, and I thought that was like pills going back and forth.
Yeah, but now her eyes are still
I
going.
don't.
She's not on the pills, and they're still going.
Yeah, I don't think it
gone from her
has
system,
anything
though.
to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, I don't think it's the pills at all. I think the pills were the suppressant, but now that and she told us she's not been taking them like she was supposed to. So
But
all
like
of that,
Phantom said, they just might not be out of her system yet.
yeah, possibly, but I still think it's just what would happen naturally if
I'm
she
with you.
used too
I think
much.
that, me too. I think it just happens naturally, and that's
Yeah.
why I wonder if like maybe she's going to go blind sometime, because that's a lot of capillaries popping all the time that she's using that, and the more she uses it, the redder they get. So it'll be interesting if that falls into play at some point. It'll be kind of crazy. But yeah, I wonder if that kind of happens with everybody. Like if everybody has some kind of downfall in the end and their body's corrupt, and that would kind of explain, like we were asking before, like what makes somebody have to get out of the seven? Because why would anybody want to retire from that? That's like the pinnacle.
Mm.
And so maybe that's what it is your powers start waning and it starts taking a toll on your body, and you get older and you just have to retire because you can't keep it up. So that would absolutely explain that. But his father also tells him that he knew about the woods but kept quiet about it to keep his family safe. And Andre tries to tell him about their powers and what it's doing to them, but his dad just kept cutting him off. So what's up, AK? Do you think his dad already knew what was happening but was doing it anyway to just keep taking care of his family?
Absolutely. I don't even know that I could say it was just him trying to take care of his family, because he seems like a very extreme narcissist, especially with how we've seen him treat Andre, and how, every concern that Andre tries to bring to him, he's extremely dismissive and says, ABC, Vought, whatever, this is your brand and all that, blah, blah, blah. You can't do that. I don't think it's just a simple thing. I think his dad is on some bullshit, basically, and that's why he's so easily manipulated. He knows about the woods, and Andre tries to tell him like, "Yo, can I be a real hero and actually go save these kids who are like us?" And Dad pretty much pushed him in a chokehold and said, "You will never speak a damn word about that ever again." Like, am I supposed to be a hero and save people or not, though, bruh?
Yeah, right. It's like, what are we really doing here? Oh, it's about making funny and gaining popularity and staying on top. Kate and Sam arrive at the woods and start freeing everybody. And to be honest, like I wasn't really mad to see Bob be the first to go. Like I was pretty done with the running "I'm Bob, I'm Greg" gag. Like I get it. You're two extras that have been in half the episodes and nobody cares. But I don't
Which one
care.
was Bob?
Exactly. Who was Bob? He was the guard. Remember every time they went down in the woods, they're like, "Hey, Greg."
Oh yeah, right.
They're like, "Hey, Bob." They're like, "I'm Greg." It's like that was like their running joke for half the season, and it's like, yeah, I get it. Like you're extras, nobody cares, and you're trying to show up. But I mean, it was like a little running gag with the writers. But yeah, I didn't care. Like I was glad to see him die finally. Good Lord. But do you think it was like you think he was in puppet form when Samuel cut through and punched through his face and grabbed his brain and started squeezing it? You think he was looking at a puppet right then?
I don't think so.
You think he just saw a human and just got after it?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I think they just show us the puppets like that's how weak we are to him. Like he's that much stronger. Like we're literally all just like fabric puppets. Like that's how easily he can rip people apart.
That's a very good take on it. I like that. Yeah, I think it could be that maybe at first he actually does see the guards, but his brain automatically twists to make it seem like they're puppets, and he's not really killing them like that.
Yeah, it's easier than that. He's not killing humans, and because, like you said, well, like in my defense, I ripped a man in half, but in my defense, he was a puppet like, at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, that's just his way of accepting it and dealing with it.
Yeah.
And we saw the kids from the woods, and as you'd expect, all hell breaks loose. And Sam seems to be fighting some inner demons about the whole ordeal. Like he doesn't really want to do it, but on the other hand, it just seems just to him. So, like, I don't know, he's fighting it. But I don't know. And what do you do? What do you do, fandom? Do you release those kids, or I mean, don't you need another plan in play? Like, how would you go about that situation?
Okay, after killing Cuddy, let people know X, Y, and Z. These people are being held captive. However, because we live in this type of world, Vought would have been like tuning in on this conversation and been like, sure, and probably would have kidnapped those kids and brought them to another facility. But it was like really there's no win-win here. Man, the moment I killed Shuddy, just I won't even like release them because you don't know how they're gonna like react to like them being freed onto the world. You got one kid who's been locked up since Gundam style, man. Like what the hell is this?
Damn.
Been in there a minute, son. Like, oh, when's the last time you saw the sun? Oh, that sweaty soup just went right out and started murking every non-soup that. Like that first professor seemed perfectly innocent, but then I was like, was she though? Like, I don't know, AK, how many faculty members do you think actually knew about the woods?
Every last one of them.
Oh, you think they all did?
Every last one of them. I don't think there's any way that they could have that amount of Professor Xavier's School for Gifted Children in the vicinity, and these people did not know what they were. That just doesn't compute or make sense to me, because they very openly use their powers at different times. So yeah, I don't see how anyone could be in there without knowing.
You knew about the actual woods, the underground facility.
Oh, the actual woods underground. I think so,
because the college is Godolkin University, but the woods is the actual underground science labs going on underneath.
You're right, but I don't see how they could deal with like this many disappearances over the years. I mean, I guess granted they have the tech, they probably could wipe someone's memory, but why go through using all those extra resources when you could just tell people, just like that doctor, this is what you're signing up for, and this is just what it is. If someone goes missing, it's because we needed them for something. They have to get people that were complacent with all of that. I think that's easy to find. You just got to give somebody the right check number.
How about you, fandom? Do you think all the teachers knew about the actual woods going on, the facility underneath, or do you think only half of them or any of them? How many do you think?
I don't think all of them knew. At least that one woman, she didn't appear like she knew. I just so sorry.
Yeah.
I just so sorry. She was like, "Oh, I'm not a soup. I'm just I was a professor here." And then he just like burned her. I'm like, "Oh my gosh!" Like only that one other guy that came back from his injuries was like, "Oh yeah, he seemed like he knew like what was up."
Mm-hmm.
But like that one, I'm like, I don't think they all knew. Especially if you were just like, I think it was like another scene where it seemed like a waitress for like one of like the cafeterias was even killed. So it's like, did they even know? So they were just like killing like anyone that was like a non-suit.
Yeah, it's like I'm just out here trying to earn minimum wage, man. Why you ain't gotta murk me? Like I didn't know it wasn't me. But that's that's on Crazy Kate. She just went out there and said they all knew, they're all bad, kill them all.
Was she? What was that all of it? Because I feel like this is just too intricately planned, especially with Chevy in charge.
What was?
The faculty and like the other adults that were around on campus.
I think, obviously they knew about protocols and they knew a lot of things and they had security backup plans, but I just don't think I don't believe all of the professors knew about the actual woods. I think a lot of them were just there to teach kids, like to teach superhero kids. I don't think they all knew about the torture going on underneath. Like I said, that economics professor, she just seemed all nice, ready to help. Like, no, I'm not a soup. I'm just a professor. And, like that was messed up. She didn't deserve that. She seemed like a nice lady. And at first I was, what's up?
Okay.
At first I was like, oh no, now there's not going to be a hashtag hot Jeff Summer. Like when he was coming up, I'm like, he's about to get that. But I should have known someone on their game like that. Someone that on their game would have definitely had an emergency backup plan. And What he didn't plan on was Kate being right behind him when he pulled that smack, and that was a bad time for a live stream. And oh, that was brutal. I thought my man Jeff was going to get it through. He's like, my cover has been blown. He's like, you should have shut up. Again, you know phones are out everywhere. You know cameras are everywhere. Why are you out here just talking the smack out in public?
Bro.
I thought he was gonna like expose the force or something at the school, but instead, nah, he just like took that whatever pill and head exploded.
It was insane. Then Sam heads to the theater and is about to take out Adam, and Emma got there just in time to stop him, but then he had a real conversation with her. Like, he was out of pocket, but was he out of line? Because he wasn't wrong about a lot of it. I mean, all of it, except I disagree. She absolutely is a hero, but I don't know. Was Sam out of pocket with that one, or what do you think about that, Phantom?
He ain't no hero.
You think he was wrong for going off on Emma like that? I mean, I don't know. Did she need a little bit of a wake-up call?
Yeah, because he pretty much is a monster. She just only sees him as a puppy.
No,
someone that she could fix. Like, can't do it. It's too far gone.
Like I said earlier, I liked how mad he was that she kept telling him not to kill people. She's like, yeah, that's pretty normal. He's like, not to me. He's like, this is your chance. Run. Just run, girl. Because this man is a murdering psychopath. Like, how'd you feel about that, AK?
Bro, do not get caught in this toxic relationship.
Right?
I mean, and like I said earlier, and I still stand by it. Yeah, it's not Sam's fault the way he is what he is.
But he
with the proper treatment and meds, I think he could actually be normal and learn, to catch up. Because I don't think his state of mind is at the same age as his body, so to speak. But there's so much that goes into his workup and how he is. I don't. He needs to be brought down a little bit, but I don't think it needs to be extremely harsh or ridiculous. If you do it in a calm way, I think he's actually willing to learn how to really be better, but the wrong people got to him at the wrong time, basically.
That was brutal. I don't know. Maybe this is just part of him lashing out. Like, I am a bad person. You need to get away from me, Emma, because you're a good person, and I don't know. This is my only way to tell you to get away from me.
That's highly possible.
I'm about to be on one. Oh, okay. What do you do? Like, if you receive that psycho call from that girl that you've been sleeping with, like Andre got from Kate, like talking about, I killed Shetty and I love you. We can be together all in the same breath. What are you doing, Phantom?
Run.
And I mean, as fast as you can the other way.
Block everywhere.
Oh my God. Like, how do you handle that, AK?
Like Andrew said, run. No, you don't sit and play around with that. No, you cut them off right there, root and stem. Gone.
Oh my God. It's like, this girl is not talking about murdering people and we can be together for all time. Like, you psychopath. Yep. Marie hits the emergency button to sound the alarm, but that lasted all of about 20 seconds before the rogue soups just took that thing out. And then she gets the brilliant idea to call the new nominees for the 7 to say anyone who can kill the rogue soups gets a spot on the 7. But what if more than one hero had showed up after she gave that promise? Like, what if it was the whole team of Andre, Marie, and Jordan that took him out? Like, now would it just have to be called the 9? Because that's pretty much what happened.
No, it's just like the same thing like happened like earlier when it wasn't just Marie who saved, like, quote unquote, like defeated what's his homeboy? Yeah, there's only gonna be like one person who they were gonna dub like the new member was gonna be like the savior.
One of them above all is the real reason that it all came down. Because, I mean, they had all given him the call. Even Maverick got a call. So, I mean, they had all given him a call to do it. And, yeah, what happens if it was, like I said, it ended up being more than one that did it? So, who was going to get that spot if it would have worked out the right way? But that was cool to see Marie learn a new ability on the fly during the fight. Like, I can't wait to see what other abilities she ends up unlocking during her trials and tribulations because she just keeps finding out. I mean, just sick move after sick move. Like, she found at least 3 new things today that she can do during, like, out of all that chaos. Like, listening to Maverick's heartbeat so she could see him coming, like, that was smooth. Like that's how you fight an invisible man.
She's gonna be a little monster once she really unlocks her powers, and I mean that in the best way possible. Like she will be very formidable.
Oh, are you kidding me? She looked downright shocked when she saw that she could actually stop someone's heart from beating. Like she looked at herself like, God dang, I can do that. Like, that was amazing. And then pulling up like all those dead people's blood and using them as blood darts, that was the sickest. Like even Adam had to admit, like, I am definitely using that in my next movie.
I love how we got in the safe room. Well, in that safe room that they were in. He's gonna snitch on what the hell him and Ashley did.
Oh yeah. He's like, stop talking. We're opening the door. Like Ashley. Like,
and then after they opened the door and let him in, they didn't literally freaking bar the door like right afterwards. I was like, what is wrong with them?
She actually had to tell them to do it. Yeah, these girls. I don't know. They're all in shock. They're freaking out. But also, like I was gonna say later, but AK hadn't seen it yet. Like, how strong is Andre? Because again, we were talking about how Homelander said he couldn't land a plane. He wasn't strong enough to land a plane. But Andre is able to like snatch this entire helicopter out of the sky and land it safely. Like, what's up with that?
I don't know.
I mean, is Andre just like super, super strong, or is he even as strong as Homelander is? Or I mean, because that is kind of weird that he was able to snatch this, but Homelander said he couldn't do it. I don't know.
Maybe he was infected with some genes from Stormfront.
I don't know. I thought that was weird that he was able to do that. Also, he was taking those punches from Sam like a champ. Uh-oh.
I'm telling you, high durability.
Did I just jump out? Did that thing just jump out? Oh, wow. Did it?
Pokey.
You glitched a little bit.
Wow, that was weird. Yeah, everything just went blank for a while. That's crazy. But yeah, he was taking those punches from Sam like a champ. So I mean, how strong is Andre? Like, is he up there in that same camp as strong as like Homelander and Sam is, or it seems like anybody else getting punched like that from Sam would have been dead, or was Sam just pulling his punches?
I was saying it's plot convenience. Like, oh my gosh.
I mean, he had him by the throat. That alone would have just killed somebody. So it's like, yeah, is it plot convenience or is Andre just hella strong?
This is a Sam with like no emotions too.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, he would have done it. Like he didn't. He kept saying, "I loved your brother. I loved him like a brother. I loved your brother." And it's like he didn't care. But the best of course, was like when she saw that Kate was about to punch Jordan and then blew her arm off. Like that was sweet.
Hella slick, because I thought she was for real about to get hemmed up right there.
Oh,
then the hand exploded. I said, yes.
And I was like, do the other one, damn it. Do the other
right, like,
one.
why do you stop? Why do they always stop when they make a good blow? No, you keep going until you completely incapacitate them.
The name of this episode should have been Toxic Relationships. I'm telling you.
Facts. No lies detected.
Nothing good going on. What wasn't sweet was when Homelander showed up. And of course, being on the wrong side of everything, instead of thanking Marie and Jordan for stopping all the chaos, he's like, I rated her for attacking her own kind. And then he zaps her with his X-ray eyes. I was like, no, you didn't. What?
Seriously. And you know what? I feel like that scene, again, speaks to how powerful Marie is really going to be once she starts controlling her shit. Because who else have we seen get the laser eyes and survived? Stormfront. That's it. Until Marie came along.
That would be kind of cool if she got some of her clone in her, and she's like, "I got her power, all the best ever, none of the worst." You're sick.
It don't even have to be that. I feel like if triggered the right way, and definitely once she learns to control it, if she gets hit with laser eyes to any part of her body, she can just pull blood under her skin to that amount to where it's not going to affect her, and possibly be able to repel it.
Well, I mean, we know she has regenerative powers because she has a knife to cut herself all the time to do it. I mean,
yeah,
back up.
She's low-key Logan out here. Yeah. Wolverine.
Yeah. So yeah, that's insane. And then we see that later. So
yep.
But yeah,
she's gonna be really powerful when she comes into her own, man.
Yeah, and even Dr. Cardoso, like that's who he really wanted to operate on, because he's like, she has no idea how powerful she is. So even he knew like she was one of the strongest. But, oh my god! So did you think it was for curtains for Marie at that point when she got blasted, fandom?
Hell no, we needed her in season 2. Like the main 4, I did not expect to die. The moment I heard it was going to be a season 2, I'm like, okay, at least the main 4 are going to like at least continue to the second season.
Yeah, there's no way. How
And
about
when
you?
Kate lived, I'm like, damn it.
Yeah, you know she was. How about you, Kate? Did you think she was a goner?
Oh no, not at all. She literally is the heart of the show. Like we started with her. There's no way we were gonna see her end in season 1.
I've just seen too many Game of Thrones and boys. Like I don't know.
Right, yeah. George R. Martin has all of us out here bloodthirsty. Like, oh well, she about to die now.
Like, she might be on one. I was like, oh, Hollywood got her. But then, of course, right on cue, Vought has their like spin machine blame the heroes for the campus massacre. Like, what did poor Emma do to be caught up in all this and get her name in there as one of the bad guys? Like, that was messed
Not a
up.
damn thing. They just needed another scapegoat.
That was horrible. And not only did they paint the heroes as the bad guys, but they turned Sam and Kate into the new Guardians of Godolphin. Now they're the new heroes.
Man's literally escaped from a mental ward. How you spinning that? It only takes one random journalist to go look into his backstory.
Oh yeah, that is just absolutely insane. Insane. But it was like,
it's like who can like Homelander manipulate more? It's like Kate and Sam or the 4. So it seems like you just like read the room and it was like,
that's a good choice. Yeah.
Let me choose those 2 and not the 4.
and those 2 are on the same mind wave. That's what he wants. He's like, kill all the humans. Like, you guys are all beneath me. I'm smarter than you. I am better than you. Like, that is all Homelander. So these 2 are on that tip. Yep, let's go. Let me show you how to really be down. That was nuts. But yeah, it was nice to see Marie made it. But I mean, where are they? Like, the first thing Marie noticed was there are no doors in that place. Where do you think they are, AK? Uh-oh, did we lose her?
About to say, did I lose her? Or did I lose you guys? But for me, I think you know what's the one place we haven't seen yet was in the first episode when that girl got taken into, I forgot what was the name of the place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We never got to see that place, so I'm guessing that could be it.
I think it was wasn't it the woods they were taking her to?
That's what we assume. But if we go when we can go into like second season, maybe in the boys, because I seem how they're gonna like segue into like the boys gonna end and like segue into their season 2 of Gen V. If we actually see that same place, I'm like, damn, that was pretty much like the foreshadowing of like where are they gonna
which place are you talking about? The place where Lamplighter was working?
No. Oh, wait, was it? Where did we see Marie in the beginning of the season? Is that place?
Oh, the orphanage.
Yeah, and in that one scene where we saw that one, we saw that one girl get snatched and put into that.
Right. I think she was being taken to the woods.
Yeah,
that's what we assume because it wasn't
taken to the woods.
That's what we assume.
No, that's right. It wasn't the woods because the woods is where they have the kids, and they called that an adult facility that they took those people to. So that actually is a
was it so she may be aged out of the foster program.
Yeah, and it's like so that is a totally different place.
Okay, yeah. If that's the case, then I think it would be where Lamplighter was, and the one escape chick that we knew was like all powerful that got away. I think that's where it will be then.
You have to show remembers about that character. Because didn't that happen like in the second season or something?
You're
about to go on season 4. Like, come on now.
I think she's been on her own side quest journey for a little too long now. We need to see what's up. She out there rowing like Gendry was.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane. So yeah, I don't know. I thought maybe that they might be in the undercells of Vought. Like I know they had. Remember where they were keeping
where they were keeping Maeve. That's right.
Yeah, it was Starlight had to go down and get her. So maybe they were in some underground vaults at Vought. That's kind of what I thought it was. But still,
you know what? Now that you said that, that makes a little more sense because they're all in that one room together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if they were at the either of the mental wards, then they would be separated.
That was insane. Oh
Interesting.
man, that is crazy, and I can't believe that they end it right there. Like, what? How long do we
Wait,
have to wait to find out? But maybe
wait,
not too long. What's that?
extra theory. Okay, remember when the disease kid came from like around the corner in that one blocked off room with like 4 other soups?
Mm-hmm.
What if there's another disease kid hiding in the wings, waiting to just cough into the atmosphere in that room, and they haven't seen him yet?
That'd be awful. Or that's what they're doing there is what's
Going to see.
somehow Homelander got a hold of that virus and he's going to do it on these guys.
Yes.
Or have experimented on them.
Yeah, because Homelander is a dick and he doesn't want to ever just straight up kill people that he sees as a personal affront to the image of himself. So yeah, I think he would definitely try to send them out in the worst way possible.
He wants to check out this disease and see how strong it is and how it actually works. So he makes these their guinea pigs and using it. Oh, that would be so brutal. That would be brutal. But speaking of brutal, we get an extra scene and another cameo from none other than the Butcher himself. Oh man, you know he's gonna be down. Like, let's go season 4 of The Boys. I am here for it. Like, seems like it's just getting better every episode. But yeah, I am crazy excited to see what happens next. What do you think of this one, Phantom?
I liked it. It felt short though. It felt like I was on like 20 minutes. It was probably longer than that.
It was a real short one. Yeah, it was a short finale. I don't know. Maybe they didn't want to give away too much of what's going to happen next in the finale. Oh, what'd you think about this one? You had some thoughts on the finale.
I did. I was looking forward to giving this a perfect 10, but they didn't completely stick the landing. So I got to go with a 9.5.
Yeah.
Because the intrigue that they've left us with, I think, is very, very cool to be speculated on. They might end up being the experiment for another diseased kid to infect them, and being who they are in their power set, I think they would survive that. So it's going to be interesting to see how they roll that out in the next season.
Absolutely. And I'm with you, Jake. If we didn't know The Boys wasn't right around the corner, like that would be brutal. Like, what? You can't like this. What was that? Like, you need to answer more than this. But,
yeah, guaranteed it's going to tie into the next The Boys season for sure.
And yeah, once I heard that this was going to tie right into the next season and it was just going to keep flowing, I was like, all right, I was kind of expecting something similar. So those cameos that they were bringing in the last couple of episodes, like, it's going to be a sweet, just seamless tie through, and I can't wait to see it. I am here for it. Oh man, absolutely pumped! Bummed this one's over. I can't believe this one's over already. Like, what had we just blinked
so quick?
Nuts. I guess doing it definitely 2 episodes at a time makes it go by a little faster like that. But that is going to do it for this one. And the next series I'm going to be getting into is another one of my favorites. Invincible is out. So can't wait to get into that one. And episode 1 of season 2 is already out. So gonna be watching that.
I think the first 2 episodes are out.
Is it? When does it air? It probably has because it came out last week. So the second one.
You might be right.
So yeah, if the second one's out, we'll just we'll knock out the first 2 right away, and we'll just keep it moving like that. So yeah, make sure you get those watched, and yeah, I'm excited for that. But yeah, all in all, what do you get this one? 1 out of 10. What do you get the whole season?
I give it an 8 because it was like some 2 or 3 episodes. I'm like, it was a bit slowish, entertaining but a bit slow. Overall, it was a good spinoff. There's some spinoffs that's like, okay, you're just milking off the franchise here. But no, this one's pretty good.
How about you, AK?
Yeah, I'm going to go with 9.25. Only because, the finale was great, but it did leave some things lacking. So I want to see more when they continue this storyline.
This was definitely a series that I was crazy excited to see what was going to happen next. I couldn't wait for the next episode.
Yeah, for sure.
It was definitely there, and great writing. Had me going the entire time, and super excited for season 2 to come out. And what a great layover that it's going to be part of season 4 of The Boys. So I'm here for it. Can't wait to do it. And I think I have just a few trivia questions. So we'll see what everybody remembers about this one. If you know the answers, write them in the comment section down below, or put it in the chat box if you're watching now. What was the guard's name that Sam killed with the woods?
Was it Frank? Was it Bob?
There we go.
Bob.
The Bob and Greg joke. It was Bob. Oh, I'm so glad to see Bob go. What song? God, how brutal was that when she made that other guard eat his own? It's like eat both your hands.
Oh, bruh, yeah, that was a little brutal there.
Heard him screaming and gnawing at this. Oh my god, that was brutal. I love this series. What did he refer to when Kate asked when was the last time he saw sunlight?
Gangnam Style.
There it is.
Yeah, Gangnam Style.
Yeah, you said it earlier.
Is Gangnam Style still current?
Oh, a little bit of a deep dive. What soup did Kate see dead from the virus?
What soup did Kate see dead from the virus?
Sam said he was hilarious, and he was sad. He was
I
bipolar.
want to say Maverick.
It was his friend, right?
I don't think that's it.
He didn't do anything wrong.
He was hilarious, and he was really sad. He was bipolar. Anybody remember his name? Put that in the chat box, in the comment section down below. Hey,
was it the creepy dude?
What's that?
Was it the creepy dude?
Nope. It was the dude that had come around that corner, like we said, all infected, breathing. And then
I don't remember.
Later. George. That was not a good guess though. Oh, anybody not watching? Put that in the comment section down below later. Who did Adam say had more stage presence than Sam? Who did Adam, the producer, say had more stage presence than Sam?
Oh, I feel like I wrote that down.
He's his friend, so he's allowed to say that about him.
Josh Hartnett.
Ah, there we go. Well done, you. And last but not least, how many people did the news say were dead in the campus killings?
Damn.
Oh,
30 slain.
Yeah, I don't think I wrote that one down.
Anybody know? Write that in the chat box. If you're watching later, put it in the comment section down below. How many people did the news say were dead in the campus killing?
Can I throw in a little tidbit that we missed talking about that I think was really cool?
Hit it up.
Maverick is Translucent's son.
Oh, I was going to make that a question, and then I was like, oh, I kind of said it right during the thing. But yeah, absolutely, that is a cool tidbit. Oh, that is incorrect, Jake. It's not 42. But yeah, that was a cool little tidbit that Translucent's son is going to college, and he's trans, and he's just as much of a perv as Translucent was.
Right, he is literally in a full relationship with a llama.
And again, is that a llama? Like, is Chloe like real? Is that a person who can just change into a llama and likes being in llama form, or is it really just a llama?
I think it's just a llama.
Think so? I don't know. Everybody calls her by name and knows her and seems to be all friendly. I feel like it might be a suit that just can turn into a llama. But I don't know.
I cannot think of a reason that any chick would want to just be a llama the whole time.
You could turn into a llama. That would be crazy.
I could, be kink shaming. I don't mean to be doing that. I'm just questioning the circumstances.
Also, it was kind of weird. Did you notice when Maverick, like when he came through and he was laying there, that big cut he had on his side? Like, any idea what that is? Like, that looked like a pretty gnarly scar.
No, I did not notice that.
Yeah, when he came through and the body showed up, it showed a really gnarly scar on his chest. I was like, I wonder what happened to him there. That was kind of a weird thing.
That's a good question.
It's like, maybe are they going to show that? Are they going to touch on that later? Because yeah, that was a pretty gnarly thing to just show out, just to have on there. I don't know, it's kind of wild. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Absolutely love it. Can't wait for the next season, and I can't wait to get in and start talking about some Invincibles. So stick around. Make sure you have the bell timed and subscribe so you know when that comes on live. And yeah, that's going to do it for us. Anything out the door? Anything coming up you guys have to talk about?
Let's see, not this Friday, but I think next Friday we're doing a random Thanksgiving stream, so you can set your notifications for that. Besides that, don't have too much going on myself right now for the holidays. I am contemplating doing a watch along and discussion of Gremlins and Gremlins 2 for the Christmas season, so we'll see.
Hey. So you ever seen either one of those, Phantom?
Of course.
Hey, look, I was with DJ on that. I was expecting you to say no right there, man.
You never know.
I've seen it.
We never know.
That's awesome. Oh, awesome. All right, well, that's going to definitely do it for us. Looks like we will probably. Oh, we're going to be on tomorrow. Today's only Monday, so we're going to be on tomorrow,
sure. Yeah, we
Tuesday,
got Loki
talking
tomorrow.
about Loki, the finale of Loki. So, or not the finale, but the last episode of Loki.
Yep.
So we will be on tomorrow talking about that. Look forward to seeing everybody there. Hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic week and only gets better from here. Until we see you tomorrow night. Be easy, everybody.